Welcome back to another episode of DAS with your boy, Sean Mack. And today we're going to be discussing Ardi Ndembo. It's a sad story. I didn't really even want to do it, but I'm going to honor him by doing it this way, in this manner. On April 5th of 2024, Ardi Ndembo stepped into the ring with an 8-0 record to face Nestor Santana. Mere seconds into the fight, Ndembo was struck with an overhand right and was knocked out. He laid on the canvas for 10 minutes. He was brought to the hospital and put into a medically induced coma, where he died 20 days later. It's a sad tale. Rest in peace, Ardi. So remember, if you like today's content, make sure you share, like, and subscribe to the video. So let's go. This article is from the Hudson Reporter. Heavyweight boxer Ardi Ndembo, only 27 years old, tragically died after a knockout led to a 3-week coma. The Congolese boxer, who was undefeated with an 8-0 record before the bout, faced Nestor Santana in Miami on April 5th of 2024. During the fight, Ndembo suffered a critical injury that rendered him unconscious, with a need for immediate hospitalization. Subsequently, he was placed in a medically induced coma to manage his injuries, but passed away shortly after. The boxing community has expressed profound grief and shock over Ndembo's untimely death. Viva Promotions, the organization representing Ndembo, released a heartfelt statement via New York Post, quote, "We at Viva Promotions mourn the loss of Ardi Ndembo, a talented Congolese boxer who tragically passed away after a knockout in a Team Combat League match on April 5th. He remained in an induced coma until his untimely death. R.I.P. Ardi Ndembo," end quote. Jeff Mayweather, an uncle of renowned boxer Floyd Mayweather and a member of the Team Combat League, shared his thoughts on the perils of boxing. In an interview with The Sun, he remarked, quote, "Boxing is a sport where you grow up watching it and loving it, but there's so much risk involved. Anyone can lose their lives from boxing. When something like this happens, it wakes up the whole entire world. I don't think boxing is a bad sport, because you can die in any sport. You can drive a race car 200 miles per hour. If it slides, you're going to die on that too. You can die in any sport, but boxing is a brutal sport," end quote. In memory of Ndembo, the Boxing League held a 10-bell salute and announced a matching donation of up to $25,000 to a GoFundMe campaign set up to support his bereaved family. Ndembo leaves behind a wife and 2 children, and his death cast a long shadow over the sport, prompting reflections on the risk and the need for ongoing improvements in safety protocols. Wow, that was a tragic tale. But you got to give them props, because a lot of times in life, as human beings, we live on this earth and we never chase our dreams. We only have dreams that we dream about, but we never chase those dreams. He died chasing his dream, and you got to give him credit for that. Rest in peace, Ardi. This isn't a tale of salaciousness. This isn't a tale of drama. The reason we watch some Death After Sports, I read the comment section. People like the drama and the salaciousness of the articles and the things that the stories I report on. This is just a sad tale. I have my notes and stuff like that. We're going to talk about some things, and I'm going to let you on out of here, let you get on out of here. Remember, if you like today's content, make sure you share, like, and subscribe to the video, and hit those notifications so we be all in your notifications when we drop our videos. Number 1, we can play basketball. We can play football. We can play soccer. We can even play golf. We can play all these other sports, but you can't play boxing. It's the hurt business. They don't call it the hurt business for a reason. You can't play it. You don't play around. And I think sometimes as boxing fans, and you have your boxing fanboys out there that be in the comment sections, they overlook that. They don't think about those type of things. You know, I read and then I heard on an interview that a few weeks prior to this fight of Ndembo, that Ndembo was actually knocked out in sparring. which got me thinking. A lot of people get knocked out in sparring as boxers and they try to hide it so their opponent don't know about it. Like Ryan Garcia with the ribs and Tank caught him with the body shot. Certain things like that. That's the reason why they hide it. But it got me thinking, maybe if a boxer is knocked out during sparring, that fight would be postponed, even though it would hurt a lot of people financially. Postpone that fight until that boxer brain and head and the rest of his body, but especially his head, is checked out by a neuroscientist. That makes sense, right? That kind of cover all bases so you don't have these type of situations that are like that. And number two, boxing fans and fanboys that be in the comment section can say some horrible things about the opponent that their favorite boxer is facing. They act like it's a game. Sometimes they wish injuries, and sometimes they wish even death upon boxers that they don't like. To me, that's disgusting. I know it's a part of the game. I know the boxing community well. My brother C. Anthony does the boxing on his channel. That doesn't mean because I do Death After Sports, I'm not a boxing fan. I'm a huge boxing fan. Me and my brother's been boxing fans since we were little. Sorry about that. Had a little technical difficulties, had to switch mics, but keep it moving. Like I was saying, I can remember being young, watching ABC with my father and my brother, and we were watching, we used to watch Wide World Sports, spanning the globe. I know I'm aging myself, but if you know, then you know. We used to watch Tyson on there. We used to watch Sugar Ray Leonard, Hearns, Hagler. That was before pay-per-view got big. Even Mike Tyson's first couple of fights were actually on there. And we used to sit there and we'll cheer for people and we'll root against people, but never once did we root for someone to get knocked out, injured, or mauled, and all that type of stuff. In the comment sections, you hear people talking about they want someone to knock them out, and they say some of the foulest stuff I won't even say on here, but that's not being a true fan. You can be a fan and a fanboy and not root for someone to get knocked out, because once an incident like this happened, that happened to Ardi Ndembo, then we say, oh, they fight, they put their lives on the line, and they mean so much to us, but we don't remember that when we're actually rooting against someone else and we have our favorite fighter that we want them to beat the hell out of. In some cases, people say injury, and like I said, the comment section be foul, but that's what make YouTube, right? I'm gonna get on out of here. Remember, if you like today's content, make sure you share, like, and subscribe to the channel and hit those notifications buttons. I'll share a quick story with you, and then I'm gonna bounce on out of here. Leading up to the Devin Haney fight, in the Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney fight, I heard Bill Haney, Devin's dad, say something foul in the clip on YouTube. He said that I'm sending my son, Devin, out there to kill Ryan Garcia. And he said, I'm not playing. I'm sending him out there to kill that man. That day, the end of his sentence, on that day, I stopped being a fan of Devin Haney, and I stopped being a fan of anyone in Devin Haney's camp, especially his dad, Bill. That's just something you don't wish upon somebody. It's just foul, and you don't do that. Try to be better, people. We can be fans. We can be fanboys. But we don't have to wish death upon someone. Because once it happened, then we're going to be, oh, he put his life on the line for us. This is real serious. This and that. The things that I'm saying now before things like that happen. And remember, karma does come back on you. So try to be a good person. You don't have to do all that nonsense that we do in those comment sections. My final message to all boxing fans. Remember, when you're cheering for your favorite boxer to knock out his opponent, just remember and keep in mind that opponent that you're cheering to get knocked out might not just get up. And on that note, I've been Sean Mack, and this is Death After Sports. Ardi Ndembo.